Alright, here is part 2 of the reviews. Begins in 3, 2, 1. Drew McIntyre comes to the ring. I like this segment. I enjoyed this segment. Drew McIntyre comes to the ring in formal attire, or I guess business attire. I don't know what you want to call it. And he's saying that John Morrison needs to respect him. Blah blah blah. John Morrison comes out in Scottish attire to Scottish music, dressed as Braveheart. William Wallace from Braveheart, the Mel Gibson movie, and it was a funny segment. Although I don't know if you saw it, but when John Morrison and Drew McIntyre kind of got close, John Morrison hit himself over the eyebrow, and that cut him. So there was blood for you guys. Wow, there you go, more blood. So if you want blood in WWE, you got that tonight, albeit very little bit. But nonetheless, he nicked himself, so it's kind of funny watching the whole promo, knowing that that sword was real. And John Morrison could have went ahead and killed Drew McIntyre if he wanted to, which I'm not sure why he wouldn't do that. No, he wouldn't want to see murder on TV, obviously. Would he? But either way, yeah, that probably wouldn't go over well with the children in the crowd. Nonetheless, they get into a fight. Drew McIntyre exits through the crowd. Kane defeats Mike Knox. This match wasn't as good as their match was last week. I enjoyed their match last week. Tonight wasn't that good. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. I didn't enjoy their match this week. Mickie James and Maria defeat Michelle McCool and Layla L. This match wasn't as good as the triple threat match last week. And maybe Maria's to blame for that, and maybe Layla too. Yeah, well, it was just shorter and it wasn't as good, so I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. Okay. And so the main event, Batista versus Rey Mysterio, they were hyping it all night, and it was very disappointing in my opinion. I was expecting Rey Mysterio to come out with all his being and kick Batista's ass. I wasn't necessarily expecting Rey Mysterio to win. I didn't think that was going to happen, but I do think they should have given Rey Mysterio more, offense in the match, and it should have been a more, for something that's so personal, it should have been a little more aggression between the two. I think they only used a chair and the announcing table and some wires, and for a street fight, that's kind of, yeah. But Batista ends up picking up the win in a very disappointing matchup, so I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. That's disappointing for a main event that's being hyped all night, much less actually all week since last week's Smackdown. So Batista wins. He puts Rey Mysterio's neck in a chair. He's about to hop off the turnbuckle and break Mysterio's neck, and basically kill Rey Mysterio, because that's what he would have done if he jumped with all his weight. But of course that wasn't going to happen. Not on live television. Well, it wasn't live, obviously. But instead, the lights go out. Undertaker, Rey Mysterio's gone. Undertaker's there. Undertaker wails away at Batista. He punches and doing his quick strikes. Pretty cool. And before Undertaker can hit Batista with a chair, Batista gets out. And so the go home show for the go home show for the TLC pay-per-view Smackdown was good, better than Raw. Not as good as last week, but so I'm gonna give the show a 7 out of 5. 7 out. Now, how is that possible? 7 out of 10, I should say. So yeah, I like the show. Not as good as last week's, and not as good as SmackDown's been this past year. But and of course there's the rumor still of them rehauling our ECW and then giving SmackDown its own identity, its own gimmick, as Raw has guest hosting. I'm interested to see what they would do at SmackDown. So I'm gonna give 2 questions of the night. Tonight, your question of the night is, what match are you most looking forward to at TLC? I am most looking forward to, surprisingly enough, I am most looking forward to the DX Jericho match, TLC, at TLC. The TLC match. I don't really like tag team matches all that much, but this is gonna be a good one. I think I'm gonna like this one. Alright, the second one, what do you think WWE should do to, freshen up SmackDown? There's a rumor that they're gonna rehaul SmackDown, give it its own, thing. What do you think that WWE should do with SmackDown? I'm not sure how to answer this question, because I've been thinking long and hard about what they should do, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, I want to implore you guys. I'm gonna promote it till December 27th. Go check out the nomination video for the my WWE End of Year Awards show. I gave the nominees, and there's videos gonna be annotated somewhere here in the video. I want you guys to go check it out because I really want to know what you guys think of the list. Who do you guys think are gonna win? And there are a couple categories that have no nominees, so I want you guys to go ahead and nominate some things for those categories. As I said at the beginning, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you to all the people who have already, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do my TLC predictions. I never understood why people do their like TLC predictions like midweek when, you know, SmackDown hasn't aired. You know, you gotta take into you have to factor in what you see on SmackDown into your predictions. I think that would just be the normal thing. Even if you read the spoilers, I think it's better to watch the show and get a feel of what's going on. Nonetheless, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Subscribe. Peace out.